Hello students, my name is Anthony Christian and today we are going to learn the lesson of class 9, second unit, and the name of the lesson is the sound of music. It has two parts and we are going to learn first part in this video and the second part in the second video. Both of them talks about the music and the sound. Actually the music has its own sound also, and here we have two different musicians who are extraordinary, okay, in their listening music, in their playing music, and that is what we are going to learn about them in this lesson. So the first part talks about Evelyn Glennie, who listens to music without hearing it. Can you imagine somebody who cannot hear? She is listening the music, and she is even not listening alone but playing by other senses also. Okay, so let's see the background. What is there about Evelyn Glennie? God may have taken her hearing, but he has given her back something extraordinary. Means no hearing power, but she has something extraordinary. What we hear, she feel. She doesn't hear, but she feel. For more deeply than any of us, and she feel more deeper than all of us. That is why she expresses music so beautiful, and she is able to express everything in music beautifully. Read the following account of a person who fought against a physical disability and made her life a success story. She was physically disabled, but her life was successful. Okay, now we start the lesson. Rush hour crowds jostle for position on the underground train platform. Underground train platform where there is a lot of people, and there was a big crowd. Everybody was jostling. Jostling means pushing each other roughly. A slight girl, slight means a small and thin. Slight girl, looking younger than her 17 years. Yes, she was 17, but she was looking younger than 17. She was nervous yet excited as she felt the vibration of the approaching train. She was very excited because she could feel the train is approaching. It was her first day as at the prestigious Royal Academy. Prestigious Royal Academy is the hall where she was going to perform her music in London. And daunting means frightening enough. She was afraid for any teenager fresh from a Scottish farm. She was from Scotland, and she was little bit frightened that she is going to perform. She was a teenager, okay. But this aspiring musician, aspiring means a person who wants to be a musician, or somebody who wants to learn, faced a bigger challenge than most. She was facing very big challenge, and she was profoundly deaf. She was absolutely deaf. She could not hear anything. That was the greatest challenge to her. Now, Evelyn Glenn's loss of hearing had been gradual. It means it was not all of a sudden, it was not by birth, but it was gradual. Day by day, she lost her listening power. Her mother remembers noticing something was wrong when the 8-year-old Evelyn was waiting to play the piano. She was waiting to play the piano, and mummy felt something unusual in her. They called her name and she didn't move. Okay, so they were calling her name, but she didn't listen. I suddenly realized she hadn't listened. Mummy realized that she has not listened. Says Isabel Glennie. Name of the mother is Isabel Glennie. For quite a while, Evelyn managed to conceal her groaning deafness from friends and teachers. Now, after some time, she was able to conceal. Conceal means to hide her deafness from her friends and teachers. Now, everybody knows that she is deaf. But by the time she was 11, her marks had deteriorated. Okay, marks in exam marks went down, and her headmistress urged her parents to take her to a specialist. Now the teacher told the mother that they should take her to the hospital. It was then discovered that hearing was severely impaired. Impaired means weakened as a result of gradual nerve damaged. One of the nervous system was damaged, and that is why she was not able to listen. They were advised that she should be fitted with hearing aid. Is she should use the hearing aid, the machine, and sent to school for the deaf, and she should go to the school of deaf. Everything suddenly looked black. Okay, everything suddenly looked very dark. No hope, says Evelyn. But Evelyn was not going to give up. It means she did not give up. She wanted to continue with her efforts. She was determined to lead a normal life and pursue her interest in music. She wanted to pursue the career in music. One day she noticed a girl played a xylophone and decided that she wanted to play it too. Xylophone, you can see it in the picture here, a musical instrument with the row of wooden bar of a different length, and you play with the stick. Okay, she also wanted to play it. Most of the teachers discouraged her, but percussionist means a person who plays drum, tabla and all that category, they are called percussionist. Ron Fobb spotted her potential. Potential means the quality and the ability that a person can develop. Okay, so Ron Fobb, he saw the potential in Evelyn. He began by tuning two large drums to different notes. It means he was playing two large drums on a different notes, and he wanted Evelyn to hear it. Don't listen through your ears. And he was telling Evelyn that don't try to listen with the ears. He would say, try to sense, try to feel it some other way, says Evelyn. Suddenly, I realized I could feel the higher drum from the west up. So, from the west to the up, she could feel the higher drum, and from the west down, she could feel the other drum, the lower drum. Forbes repeated the exercise. Now Forbes wanted to teach her. That is why he was doing this same exercise again and again. And soon Evelyn discovered that she could sense certain notes in the different parts of her body. It means she was feeling the higher part, higher part of the drum in the upper side of the waist, and the lower part on the waist down. Okay. I had learned to open my mind and body to sound. Now she learned that ears are not open, but mind and the body part, the feeling of the drum is open. So she started listening with the help of mind, with the help of feeling, with the help of sense, with the help of touch and everything. The rest was sheer determination and hard work. Okay, now this is what she has done, and the other work, the other thing to become a musician is the hard work and the strong determination. Sheer means strong. She never looked back from that point onward. So that was the point. After that, she never looked back. She always tried hard and she moved forward. She toured means she went the United Kingdom with the youth orchestra. Orchestra is the group of people who play music. And by the time she was 16, she had decided to make music her life. So at the age of 16, she decided that her life is music. Everything is music. She wants to learn music. She auditioned for the Royal Academy of Music. Audition means give a short performance to be selected. Okay, at Royal Academy of Music, and scored one of the highest marks in the history of the academy, and she was fantastic. She scored the highest. She gradually moved from orchestral work to solo performance. Now orchestra means in the group and solo means alone. So she gradually moved from the orchestra to the solo performance. At the end of her 3 years course, she had captured most of the top awards. So in that 3 years in Royal Academy of Music, she got all major awards of music. And for all this, Evelyn won't accept any hint of heroic achievement. She did not feel like that she has received any heroic, means a greatest achievement. She says that if you work hard and know where you are going, you will get there. That was her determination. If you have determined where you are going, you will get there. And she got right to the top, the world's most sought after multi percussionist with the mastery of some thousand instruments, and hectic international schedule. It means she was having lot of invitation from international platform, and everybody wanted her to come and perform a solo performance or a orchestra performance on the stage. Okay, it is interesting to watch Evelyn functioning so effortlessly without hearing. So effortlessly means very easily. She was able to play instruments easily. In our 2 hours discussion, she never missed a word. It means in that 2 hours of playing the drums, she never missed a word. She never missed a word. Men with bushy beards give me trouble. She laughed. She was saying that a person with the bushy beard, because the lips, you see, when the lips are moving, she was reading the lips. But with the bushy beard, she was not able to read the lips. That is why she was not able to understand what the person is speaking. Okay, it is it is not just watching the lips, it's the whole face, especially the eyes. She was not only reading the lips, she was reading the whole face and especially the eyes. She speaks flawlessly with a Scottish lilt. Lilt means a way of speaking. Okay, it's a kind of pronunciation. Flawlessly means without a fault, without a mistake. My speech is clear because I could hear till I was 11. She was able to hear. She says, but that doesn't explain how she managed to learn French and master basic Japanese. After she became deaf, she even learned French also and basic Japanese also at the time when she was not able to hear. As for music, she explained, it pours in through every part of my body. It means when the music comes, it's like it enters in the whole of her body. It tingles the skin and it plays in her skin also. My cheekbones here, and even in my hair also. The music plays in every part of her body. That is what she feels. And when she plays the xylophone, she can sense the sound passing up the stick into her fingerprint. While she is playing with the stick, she could even feel the sound passing through the finger to the whole body. By leaning against the drum, when you lean, means you touch the drum, she can feel the resonance flowing into her body. Resonance means echo sound flowing into her body. On a wooden platform, she removes her shoes because she wants to feel the drum beat. She removes her shoes so that the vibration passes through her bare feet and her legs also. So, this is how she was able to grasp the music and the notes and the beats, and she was able to play it. Not surprisingly, Evelyn delights her audience. Evelyn always make her audience happy. In 1991, she was presented with the Royal Philharmonic Society's prestigious Soloist of the Year award. She got this fantastic award because of her presentation, says master percussionist James Blades. James Blade announced that. What does he say about Evelyn? God may have taken her hearing. God has taken her hearing, but He has given her back something extraordinary. What we hear, she feels far more deeply than any of us. That is why she expresses music so beautifully. This was the greatest remark by James Blade about Evelyn. Okay. Next, Evelyn confesses that she is something of a workaholic. Workaholic means somebody who works a lot. Somebody who does hard work is a workaholic. It's difficult to stop the person from work. I've just got to work, often harder than classical musician. She works more harder than classical musician. It means she does practice almost all the time, but the rewards are enormous. Enormous means plenty. If you do hard work, the rewards are so many. Apart from the regular concert, Evelyn also gives free concert in prisons and hospitals. So some concerts she gets money, and some of them are free, given in the prison also and in the hospital to encourage those people. She also gives a high priority to classes for young musicians. It means she gives a priority to the young musician to teach them. And Richlin of the Beethoven Fund for Deaf Children says she is a shining inspiration for deaf children. She is the greatest hope for deaf children. They see that there is nowhere that they cannot go. When they see Evelyn, they also have the hope that they can also go wherever they want to go. Okay. Now, Evelyn Glennie has already accomplished more than most people twice her age. People, those who are twice of her age, whatever they have achieved, she has achieved at the half age, at the age of half of those people. She has brought percussion to the front of the orchestra. Percussion means the drum people. Those normally when they are playing drums and other thing, they put them at the back. But now because of her, they have brought those drums set up at the in the front of the orchestra and demonstrated that it can be very moving. Okay, and she demonstrated how to play the drums. She has given inspiration to those who are handicapped, especially those who are handicapped, those who cannot hear, those who cannot see, those who cannot, those who are lame, those who cannot walk, those who are handicapped. They can learn music also, and Evelyn has become a greatest hope, greatest model, actually role model for them, a greatest inspiration for them. People who look to her and say, if she can do it, I can also do it. And not the least, she has given enormous pleasure to millions. Means she has given pleasure. Everybody, millions of people are happy because of Evelyn and her music. Everybody was happy. Written by Deborah Cole is very very inspirative lesson, and we can learn so many things from Evelyn's life. Thank you so much. If you have any question, you can send me in the message. And after watching this, please subscribe my channel so that for next video you get the notification. Thank you so much. Bye bye.